So just kind of in the big picture for you guys to be able to grind out these last two games in those pretty stressful last few minutes of games. How much was there growth there, or was that just you guys doing, all the right things there at the end?
I think the growth happened in other games, like in the games that you see that we've lost. We kind of learned from those, and I think it just the past 2 days we communicated better, and we talk about like this is the time where we usually mess it up or just give it up. But we just locked in. I thought Jaden was great these past 2 days on defense. Just keep telling him to keep doing that because it just makes us so much better.
Do you kind of feel positive momentum right now kind of flowing through you guys the way you're playing?
Yeah, for sure. Especially I think we had a big boost yesterday with Brandon having the performance he did. So I think that loosened us up yesterday, and it definitely made us play a little looser today. We had a lot of good looks in the first half, but they just weren't falling.
How comfortable were you on those 2 3-pointers late in the game?
I was wide open. I don't know why I was wide open. But yeah, I took my time. Trey will find me. Trey will find me every time. So yeah, and then the one after that where I cut through, I knew it was coming. I didn't even look at him. He didn't look at me. He just threw it.
This is a building I think you're comfortable in.
No doubt. It's crazy because when I first started, my first time playing here, the depth perception and all that kind of messed with me a little bit. I think I might have had like 8 points state championship, but now it's just regular now.
Just kind of the way you've shot the ball this season. There's got to be something different. What changed?
I think for me, it's always just been a confidence thing. I just kind of keep telling myself, like, it's just hoop. I've been playing basketball forever, and I've never not had confidence in my shot until, sometime last year, but that's not really been a thing for me lately. So.
Was there one this year you made or one game or whatever that changed things for you, that all of a sudden that confidence started kind of percolating?
No, not really. I think it's just you just put a lot of individual work in. You see the ball going and you work out, and it just starts there.
They did not double the post in East Lansing, and they did a lot today. Did that take you guys by surprise? You seemed pretty ready for it because you got really good looks from the outside.
Yeah, no, we were ready for it because we figured they would switch something up just like we switched some things up, just to be able to adjust to the game, and we used all 10 guys and. That ended up working for us.
Yeah. The last game obviously had 17 turnovers, I think only 9 tonight. And just how much was that an emphasis and a focus to really take care of the ball?
That was probably the big emphasis we had. And I think we out-rebounded them by 10 or 11. But we had 17 turnovers. So we gave ourselves 10 more chances, but we also gave them 17. So, and plus more than that, when we have bad shots and rebound balance and stuff like that.
I mean, nothing will make up for not winning the regular season, but what would a Big Ten tournament title mean for this team as you get ready for the NCAA tournament?
I think it mean a lot. I think our guys won it. Our guys won it bad, especially because we didn't get the regular season title, and it was just so close. Based off, some of the games we might have lost like that. Well, we won that one, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I think it just means a lot more to guys now. Our ultimate goal is to get a national championship. So we just know you have to take it game by game and step by step and keep getting better.
Seemed like Jaden did a really good job with his decision making again today. I guess that's so important for you guys.
Yeah, we just try to keep telling him, make the game simple. He's one of those guys. He wants to do it all. So you can't blame a guy for that, but you also playing with good players.
Yeah.
So actually really good players. So I think he knows that now, and he's kind of took a little bit of load off by just making the game simple for himself.
It's with Iowa, just playing Iowa again, beat them twice this year, and Keegan Murray seems to be at an NBA level right now.
How much did he end up at?
32 or 32.
Yeah. Oh yeah, obviously he's a great player. He scores at a high clip. That'll be a schematic game for us. I think we're definitely probably gonna talk about it here in the next couple hours. after we kind of defused from this one.
Just to go back to your threes for a second, you talked yesterday about how you want, when Travion has the ball, you got to be ready for it because he's going to whip it at you. Were you ready for those? Was that, you know, it was coming to you?
Yeah, I was ready for those. I saw him look at me, and then he looked away. And he looked at me again, and then he looked away. I was like, oh, it's coming. And so he just whipped it. And then that second one, he looked at me right away and threw it. So I was ready.
You know, you've always been able to count on him at the end of close games. And that stretch he had where, hell, I don't remember, he had a bucket. He missed the second free throw of his, and then he tracked down the loose ball and got you guys another possession. And he had the assists. Just he really affected the game in a lot of different ways during that.
It was great. I mean, he was just playing hard. He was just trying to be the hardest playing dude out there, Mason. I think that one in the corner, they were fighting for it between the two of them. So that's just them too. That just tells you how they are and what it means to them.
Just going back to your shooting just a little bit, obviously, we talked about you just being able to shoot the ball well as of late, but really it just seems like you're hitting shots in key moments for this team. Just what is it about, like, I guess when the going gets tough and you're getting into some of these close situations that you're really able to come up big for this team, kind of help them out in the positive side of some of these games?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I've been in a lot of games like that, like later games, you know, it's tighter. And, you know, you see other teams. When we're on the other side of that, you see other teams, you see guys who step up and hit big shots. I just want to be one of those guys for our team. So I'm just glad my team trusts me, you know. So
Just these plays the last two games Jaden's made in these kind of dagger situations. I mean, do you kind of like watch him go and kind of hope he slows down and pulls it back, and then
no doubt. Like that last one
goes behind his
like
back.
a minute and 9 seconds left. It was just like, just wait. We're gonna run some clock out. We want to get it under a minute before we even shoot the ball. But I mean, I do like that. Sometimes you let him go. Like that one against Penn State yesterday, you let him go because he's going 1,000 miles an hour and you really can't stop that. So especially if it's just one person back there.
Yep.